I just enjoy killing a lot. In the video game. In this video, I will be giving a quick overview of the Trial of the Ancestors League, as well as give my final thoughts on the good and the bad. Hello and welcome. Let's talk about TOTA, which released on August 18th, 2023. It has been some time. Also, sorry for being so late. I kind of forgot about this because I was working on a bigger project on the main channel. As always, with my reviews or final thoughts now, I won't be talking about the patch, but the league. So if they nerfed skill X or crafting Y, it doesn't matter, you know, we just focus on the league itself, which was the auto battler mechanic. For the people who don't know, what was Trial of the Ancestors, the league, even about? Well, starting off, you probably ran through the acts and found silver coins. They were a tradable currency which let you travel to the Karui afterlife. Technically right before it, because to actually get to the afterlife, you'll have to look into the blue Gatorade liquid and separate your soul from your body. Now being in the afterlife, you could meet new and old characters. For example, Kaum from Act 4 or Utula from Act 5. These characters were your opponents in the Trial of the Ancestors, a tournament in which you can use warriors from different tribes to your advantage and hopefully win big loot. In this auto battler mechanic, you had to win multiple matches and were only able to lose once. The second loss would eliminate you from the tournament, but if you win, you gain favor towards other tribes. With favor, you can buy more warriors or units from other NPCs to figure out a strategy to win tournaments quicker and easier. After each match, you gained a small reward, and after a full tournament, you got the option to get an additional reward from Hinekora, the goddess of death. Speaking of, we also got a lot of new lore, story behind many characters, and 2 new soundtracks from Camille. This was a very brief overview of the league and its mechanic. Now, did I enjoy TOTA? Not really. Of course, it's a lot more complex than that, so let's talk about the specifics, about the good and the bad, at least from my perspective. After my rating went over, I think, around 1000, I noticed that I may not be the type for this league because of 2 things. First, as someone who loves mapping, I usually got one-shotted in the matches, and that's just not fun. So I mostly lost matches or had to lay there for many seconds, literally doing nothing. Second, units couldn't be placed in different spots as the board was fixed when it comes to how many flankers, defenders, and so on were possible. So this limited strategy, or at least availability to some other players, like myself, who didn't want to make a specific character for TOTA. Probably would have played it if I could just have all flankers everywhere, but that wasn't the case. Now, it's not all bad. So here are a few things that were really good. First, I do enjoy seeing different types of gameplay in Path of Exile, similar to Blight being a tower defense or Sanctum being a more roguelike mechanic. TOTA was an auto battler inside PoE. Not entirely, but still experimental and fun. Second, tattoos were just great. They enabled many things, were easy and quick to use. A bit annoying to remove them, but it's fun having played Tornado Shot and thinking of where can I squeeze in another projectile. Third, as someone who loves the story, Hinekora and of course all the other characters were just great. It's also fun sometimes hearing about a character for, you know, multiple leagues or many hours, like when you read a little bit the flavor text and then suddenly you see that character in TOTA. Or it's fun seeing something in a flavor text and then seeing a character talk about that and you're like, oh perfect, now I have like more information about this and can maybe imagine it a little bit. And fourth, probably the best part was the hacking soundtrack by Camille. Like, holy moly is it good. And that is kind of it. TOTA was a very interesting and different league that I just couldn't warm up to. The reason for that is probably because I'm a dirty mapper and zoomer. I just enjoy killing a lot. In the video game, I think the people who enjoyed TOTA were really happy about the league. But for the few who didn't enjoy the league mechanic and also didn't want to build a specific character around it, it was decent and still gave some fun toys like the tattoos. Always fun seeing Grinding Gear Games experiment with different league mechanics and spicing things up. Let me know in the comments down below how you enjoyed TOTA and what on God's green flat earth did you play to finish 2000 rating? Or rating 2000? I have, like, what build? It better not have Void Sphere in it, I swear to God. Also a quick sorry for, not having a full high quality review like the ones on the main channel. As you probably realize now, the league wasn't really my thing. And I have also been working on bigger videos on the main channel, so I kinda lost myself to that and forgot about, well, this review or final thoughts. With this, thank you so much for watching, hope you have a great rest of your day, and stay hydrated, gamers.